Good morning and welcome to the morning analysis video on Tuesday the 24th of August. I hope you're all well. A good day yesterday for us, 1.8% total profit. A little bit of a slow morning, consolidating markets before breaks late on in the evening and through the Asian session. All going in the expected directions, down on cable and euro and up on dollar Swiss. Looking this morning at figures, we've got 7 a.m. euro, German final GDP. Don't expect that to move the market too much. 9:30 pound. We have BBA mortgage approvals. Again, this is meant to be slightly better than expected. Followed on by euro industrial new orders month on month. This is a negative figure we're expecting here. As you can see, previous was 3.8. Expecting a forecast down to 1.6%. Two of the big figures this afternoon come from Canada. Core retail sales at 1:30. And then retail sales at the same time. Then followed on by a late figure from the US at 3 p.m, which is existing home sales. As you can see here, we're expecting a weaker figure than previous. So home sales dropping in the US from 5.37 million to 4.68. Don't be surprised to see that figure coming in weaker than the expected. The States are having some very, very bad figures compared with European figures. So I would be looking for a more negative figure coming out later this afternoon on that existing home sales. Right, moving into the charts, I want to start with dollar Swiss today. Dollar Swiss made a very, very good move yesterday, and if I put her onto my 15-minute chart, you can see this was my entry here, or should have been my entry, should I say. We were talking about long Swiss all of yesterday morning, and of course, when I got my entry, which came from this RBSX trade off the daily pivot, I actually took my Aussie dollar trade at that time and I took my eye off the ball. It should have been the trade I was in. It was the one I was talking about all morning, and you can see she made a lovely little rally. That probably would have been 2% for us, no more. And yeah, a bit gutted not to be in that, so what can we do? Not a lot. Coming in first thing this morning, as you can see though, major silver cross is in. We've had a break through the 4-hourly 20. This morning, if I get a pullback to my weekly pivot, daily pivot, 4-hourly 20, I'm going to be looking for a possible long play off this level. I'll be looking for something like that, stop at 50, entry at around 80, if we get a pullback towards that weekly pivot, daily pivot zone. That's the first play I'm looking for today. Moving over to Aussie, as you can see, this was our Aussie trade up here, short at 63, stop at 85, and we closed out somewhere down here for 1.8% before we went home in the evening. You can see she didn't really get the momentum till late in the evening, around 8 or 9 o'clock, to push herself through that level down towards 88.70. So this morning I have no bias on Aussie. We're getting closer and closer to a deal being done on a coalition government in Australia, and I don't want to be in a trade when that gets announced, because obviously we could quite easily see a rejection trade where we just see it go boom. For that reason, I'm avoiding Aussie first thing this morning. Dollar CAD, nothing for me, I'm afraid. It's just gone too far. Unable to trade this now. She's just way out of my range. You see this move from 102.50 right the way up to 105.70. Not a lot I can do about that. Having a look at euro dollar and pound dollar, again, I'm afraid it's going to be further weakness this morning. And if I look at my levels this morning, my first key level comes in at this previous resistance support level at 126.75. I'm looking for a little spike up early this morning towards that level, to be looking for a short play off that level back down to retest these lows and break them. I'll keep you up to date on that, but as things stand, euro dollar in a negative slide. I just need to get on board, and this is the resistance level that I can play this morning, 126.75. Pound dollar, very much the same situation. As you can see, finally out of my consolidation channel, triangle even, and now options are very limited here due to the fact that I need to see a pullback into or around this 154.79 level. As far as I stand on pound dollar, unable to trade her at this moment in time. Have to leave her as she is and find a possible position coming in once we've seen a retracement of some kind. Euro sterling, as you can obviously tell, has made a decent retracement yesterday, overnight. obviously with the sterling weakness, and I have, again, no bias here because I'm not really a huge trader of euro sterling at this moment in time. I would like to see her falling back again, obviously living in a eurozone and being paid in sterling. I would like to take my money and get a better rate, but I have no bias at this moment in time with euro and cable falling. Right, well that's it from me. I'll keep you updated through the day. Don't forget, dollar Swiss is our player. If she comes back, we will potentially get a trade on her. Okay, speak to you in a bit, guys. See you in the live room.